You have 10 controllers in your Spring Boot application, and every controller has its own exception handling code. Would you really want to maintain that? This is exactly why local exception handling isn't enough. And this is a very common Spring Boot interview question. Let's say I have a user controller. A user is not found, so I handle it locally. Something like this. That's perfect. But now imagine I have user controller, order controller, payment controller, or product controller, and all of them need to handle the same exceptions. What happens? I start copying the same exception handler methods into every controller. And that's where the problem starts. Duplicate code, more maintenance, and eventually different controllers might return different error formats for the same exception. So the interviewer might ask, how would you solve this problem? The answer is global exception handling. Instead of putting the handler inside every controller, we can move it into a centralized class using REST controller advice. Something like this. Now the flow becomes exception thrown from any controller, it reaches to centralized exception handler, and from there, consistent HTTP response has been returned. That's the real limitation of local exception handling. It works perfectly for a small controller specific case. But as the application grows, centralized exception handling becomes much easier to maintain. And this is exactly where Spring Boot's global exception handling starts getting interesting. I have already published Spring Boot Exception Handling Masterclass Part 1 on my YouTube channel in Telegram. Comment link below and I'll share the complete masterclass with you.